Sploosh. I said sploosh. Are you into splooshing?
Oh no. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Stop, Chloe, please. I'm so uncomfortable.
You know what? Enjoy the Prosecco, Lucinda.
She's gone rogue.
Ditching protocol mid-sting. Who does that?
It's very you. See, those eyes look like the ones in the profile pic.
You were being quite loud.
I was gonna say, that was clearly his eyes. You could tell.
When I dropped her off after our date, her roommate was still there.
How do you know that?
Because that's the reason I didn't go upstairs, like Kim suggested. I was trying to avoid Esther.
What, kombucha martini girl?
Do you know our roommate?
To the extent that you can know someone who's glued to her phone and talks in hashtags.
Yep, it's her.
I really liked Kim. She was different than all the other women on the app.
Not different as in duller, more mundane and dressed for less.
No. As in she didn't make me feel like I had to be on all the time.
Is Kim me?
With her, I could just be myself.
Sound familiar, Lucifer?
Wait, go back. There.
What?
Something small and compact and surprisingly heavy for its size.
Well, what's Miss Lopez's Aunt Rosalita got to do with anything?
The dumbbell. It wasn't at the crime scene. It matches the bruises on the victim, it's a weapon of convenience, and it fits the crime of passion scenario.
Has she spotted that? Fair play. I would have missed that. Her t-shirts give me life.
You're avoiding me, aren't you?
Don't be crazy.
Well, I've been watching you. You have plenty of time. You just waste it chit-chatting.
You mean socializing? Connecting with people isn't a waste.
Let's be honest here.
Maybe I could do with this lesson.
You don't really care about anyone's kids or whatever. You're faking it, right? Just tell me, how do you keep your eyes from glazing over?
I love Charlotte. And Charlotte is kind of similar to Lucifer's mum, do you not think?
Well, it depends. How many people are coming?
Just 350.
350? I didn't realize how much you still cared about Reese.
Of course I do. I'm heartbroken about his death. Distraught, really. Can barely function. Okay. I'm functioning perfectly. I only feel terrible that I don't feel terrible about his death.
Okay,
Right.
so all of this is just
A pathetic attempt to cover up the fact that I can't stop thinking about me.
I understand, Linda.
How could you possibly understand what it's like to be rotisseried by the goddess of all creation? Dealing with mortality was so much easier when I was just another clueless idiot. Being a celestial insider really sucks. I used to walk around thinking maybe reincarnation was real. Sure, it sounded bonkers, but I could still wonder, what if I came back as a chameleon or something? Chameleons are cool.
Oh, don't you get upset.
Now I
Lindsay.
know that's never happening because I know, everything, including where I'm headed when this is over.
And where is that?
Where do you think?
She thinks she's going to hell, doesn't she?
I wish I'd never met any of you.
Whoa.
So how did it feel when you realized that Benji preferred Kim to you?
Sneaky. Don't listen to the detective, darling. She's trying to trick you. You just look into my eyes so we can prove to her that she's wrong. What is it that you really desire?
I want to stop posing and lying. Hashtag Barbados. More like hashtag bogus. She was even planning on getting surgery once all the money came in.
What money?
I don't know.
From the boss
but
guy?
She made it sound life-changing.
I think I've been spending too much time with you. It's turned my top hat radar rusty.
What?
Look, no offense, but I think I need to go and hang out with some interesting people before you turn me into a shoe.
That is so rude, Lucifer.
I'm sorry. I don't regret meeting you.
Oh, thank gosh.
It's a lot. I've calmed down now, so can we go?
Lie down with me, Linda.
On the sand?
There was a time when I too thought that I knew everything. This was back when I was an angel. And spent all my time looking down on the world. But you see, I found that it takes looking up to gain perspective. It's a good reminder of just how much there is that we don't know. Do you have any fewer questions than you used to? when you didn't know.
I mean, they're different questions, but they're just as many, maybe more.
So you're still every bit the clueless idiot that you always were?
I love him.
Still sucks about the chameleon, though. Thank you.
Was he? No. I thought they were going to have a moment then.
I felt unsettled about lying to you. I thought I could make up for it by making myself useful. So I overheard you talking about finding a connection between the dead girl and that exclusive dating app. So I did a little digging, and I found one.
Well, we're long past that.
Are you sure? I had to pull some strings to get this. It's an employment contract between Kim and the owner of the app, Mac something.
Top Meat's encryption protocol is impossible to crack.
Except to the person who built it.
Exactly.
So she hid the fact that she was the creator and hired Pretty Boy Mac here to be the facade?
Really wish we had that murderous dumbbell right about now.
Well, if Mac did it, I think we know where to find it. Seasoned killers know to leave it at the scene, but first-timers, they tend to take it with them. I can't count the times I've allegedly helped a client unmake that mistake.
Really?
What? I said allegedly.
Chloe?
Some alone time with the detective.
Not alone anymore.
Oh, Mac. I suppose we all have our low points, but not to worry. I've got a chopper waiting. If we leave now, we can still make the encore pool party. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave, Detective. I'm trying to kick off a most interesting bachelor's bacchanalian here.
You leave. I'm having fun.
What, so now you think Mac's the killer? You're just profiling fabulous people, aren't you? Enough for this crusade against us already.
Mac isn't fabulous. Kim created Top Meat. He stole it.
I suppose it explains the self-aggrandizing artwork.
Would you just help me find the weapon?
Like everywhere?
Well, the fireplace, then.
Lucifer, there's no way. I mean,
It's going to be there.
dumb enough to... Lucifer.
Still think I'm dumb?
Basic deduction doesn't make you a genius, Mac, but then again, you're used to taking more credit than you deserve.
Yes, Mac. Or should I say, heck? Waste of a
Burn.
pun. You're gonna have to spell it out for him, Detective.
What's stupid about thinking someone deserves to be loved for who they really are? Kim was the brains, Mac. You were just the face.
Heavy.
Just the face?
Okay,
Is it interesting enough for you?
Beats Monopoly.
See, they make a perfect team. Dakar is just everything.
Be interesting. And the top hat, boring.
Right.
Oh, who'd have thunk it?
You're gonna embrace your boring side now?
Well, I would, but I have no boring side. Even the most trivial of nights take a turn for the exciting when I'm involved.
I was in a really dark place. But someone helped me gain perspective. We're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking up at the stars.
The stars are just gas bags, and I never would have fed Oscar that line had I known how much I'd hear people quote it back to me.
Tell me everything.
Well, he was straight when I
Love
first
these
met him.
friendships.
That one was all you. I was about to knock.
Thank you.
For today.
That contract helped put a killer behind bars. You did a good thing.
I stole it.
Aw, man. Seriously? Being good takes practice. Okay, so just keep at it and you'll get better.
I've been offered a position in the DA's office to help put criminals away for a change.
Yeah, but like you would ever take that pay cut.
Sometimes there's more important things than money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Hard
like
swallow.
all the things money can buy.
More than
Too
money.
late. You talked me into it. And bonus, I'll be around here more.
I love that.
Yeah.
I want to see more Charlotte Richards.
You know, it can be scary sometimes, but being who you really are is never a bad idea.
Hey, there's a piece missing.
The shoe. The shoe.
How about a nice round of Monopoly? No? Little face painting, maybe? I didn't think so.
Another episode down, guys. Right. This one, again, was really to explore everyone's true self and just to embrace it. I find some of these like filler episodes, I mean, they're enjoyable even though they're fillers, but I find that a lot of them have like a deeper rooting to like a message to the people, which is, again, obviously trust yourself, be true to yourself, don't try to be someone that you're not. And a lot of things that you see online are fake. Shock horror. They are fake. Even when I'm scrolling through Instagram and stuff, everyone only shares the best stuff. The double-edged sword of that is that a lot of people that are looking at it believe it and then think that their own lives aren't as interesting, or that they're failing, or I don't know, just it has negative connotations. So yeah, a lot of online social media platforms and stuff is a lot of fake news is on there, and the portrayal of people's self is aimed more towards like, look at me and my perfect life, and it's just not, it's not realistic, it's not accurate, it's just not real. And I liked the fact that this show explored that as well, and Lucifer's view of it, because he seemed so, I'm not boring, I'm fun, I'm the best, I'm not a shoe, you're a shoe. When in reality, sometimes he likes to play Monopoly, he likes to have his face painted, he likes to have those true social real connections than this filler of sleeping with all of these women. And it's going back to that episode where Lucifer realised that all of these one night stands that he was having, it was meaningless. And when he's playing Monopoly with Chloe and Trixie, there is meaning there. So yeah, he likes to have fun, don't get me wrong, but it's those true relationships that have the weight. Everything else is just a fun little game, if that makes sense. And the fact that he kept the shoe, I just thought was really cute as well, like a reminder that, you know, that's real. Everyone, it doesn't always have to be a top hat kind of life. Sometimes shoe life is just the one. I liked the metaphor anyway. I also liked Chloe coming to the realization that she just needs to be herself, and trying to be Lucinda, as much as she thought that that would be fun and exciting, it's not true, it's not real life. And when she just was herself, then she got the relaxation kicked in, the conversation was flowing a lot more, and if those people chose to walk away, then let them go, you know? I just found it really interesting. Can we also talk about Linda for a second? I freaking love Linda, guys. Like, I just love her. I love her character. I love when she's really honest and open. And yes, it's great when she's helping other people, but I do really like when she's helping herself and others are helping her, because she helps so much to them, especially at Amenadiel taking the time to really connect with her. And yes, I thought that they were going to have a moment there when they were going to kiss. I was like, huh? But they didn't. I think that they've just got a true friendship, and I'd like to see more of it as well. Seeing Amenadiel smile was really nice, because he is very brooding, he is very serious a lot of the time, so it just felt nice to see him perk someone else up and relax himself. And his words are just so perfect when he put into perspective, like, you still have all of those questions, you know the answers to some, but you have even more questions now. Just take a beat, look up at the sky, you know, a bit of meditation, bit of clearing the mind, and everything calms and everything puts into perspective. And yeah, just a really nice scene. I also want to touch upon Charlotte and Ella scenes. Comedy gold, and I never thought I would see much of them two together, so I absolutely loved this episode. And I'm kind of crushing hard on Charlotte, I've got to say. She's just so fierce. I think it's interesting that the goddess of all creation ended up taking over Charlotte Richards, because clearly she had a colourful life, and I like that she's so blunt. And like I said in the last one, she does have similarities to Charlotte, like that Charlotte and Lucifer's mum, there's definitely similarities there. Obviously the goddess of all creation was extremely powerful, but that like snark, that bluntness that she has is very similar, and I'm glad that that hasn't gone away. You can still tell that it's two different people as well, and I just want to see more of her. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reaction to this episode. If you did, please give this video a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe, you know, if you want to, but there's no pressure here. Please remember I have the uncut versions of these over on Patreon. The link will be in the description below, along with my second channel and my social media links, so head on there and click on any of those that take your fancy. And I hope to see you all again soon for the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.